today we are making this super cute drop-in shadow box. I made it for the kiddos to use as money banks, but these can be used to display your collection of concert tickets, wine corks, the list goes on and on. For materials, I'm using a 1x4 that is 4 feet long, an 8x10 picture frame from the dollar store, wall hangers, a paper pattern, and turn buttons to secure the back. Now after buying everything, I realized I could have bought a high quality frame on clearance and just used all the parts off of it instead of buying everything individually. So starting out, I had to make grooves in the wood for the glass and back panel. If you don't have a table saw, I'll get to you in just a second. I set the table saw 1/4 inch and made 2 passes, creating a rabbet for the panel. And then I made 1 pass 1/4 inch from the edge for the glass. Now, if you don't have a table saw, you can use hobby trim and create the grooves after you cut the 1x4, forming the box. Hobby trim comes in many styles, and even if you have a table saw, you can add this to really jazz it up. These can be glued or pin nailed into place. Use 2 going around the front to hold the glass and 1 in the back for the panel. Next, I cut the boards down, forming the box. I had to make the drop slot in the top board. First, find the center and make the opening as big as you'd like it. There are many ways to do this. If you barely have any tools, mini butterfly hinges would work just fine and the whole lid would just open. For the slot, you could use a plunge router, jigsaw, a drill, and a hole saw works great for wine corks. I'm just using chisels that I have. Once I made it through, I gave it a light sand and moved on to the back panel. Now once again, I wished I bought a quality just marked down frame. I could have used the back so it could rest on a shelf. Obviously the dollar frame wasn't going to allow me to do that, so I had to cut the back panel with a scrap 1/4 inch plywood I had. You can pick up the pre-cut wood panels in like the wood hobby sections at the store, but I still would just recommend getting that quality marked down frame. Now that all the pieces are done, I painted everything with Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch in gloss black and applied it with a foam roller. And now, for whatever reason, the camera picked up these white fingerprints, but on my end, it was jet black and no prints whatsoever. Even after looking at the footage, I tried wiping it off and didn't even know what I was wiping because I couldn't see it, so I apologize for that. But I then moved on putting the pieces together. For the background, I picked out a sheet of specialty paper for about 75 cents. This can be found in the scrapbooking section at craft stores. I used glue around the perimeter, double-sided tape would also do the trick, and then I went and trimmed it down. I put the panel on the back of the box and attached the turn buttons going around the perimeter. These will allow you to remove the panel and also keep it in place when it's up on the wall. And to complete the project, I attached the hanging hardware. The kids love these, and like always, it was an inexpensive and unique build. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep up to date with whatever I'll come up with next, just hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and like always, thanks for stopping by.